is a hustle culture? It is a lifestyle where your career has become such a priority that all other aspects in your life that make you human, like hobbies, self-care, or family time, often take a back seat. When we hear productivity is key, go get it, be the boss, never stop hustling, boss vibes, and hashtag respect the hustle, those are popular buzzwords we hear in the workplace that celebrates productivity and romanticizes work stress. I used to be so consumed by the stress means success mindset. I remember pinagmamalaki ko pa yung umuwi ako ng 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. from work. And these were the days when I was working back in the magazines where we almost had to be there in the office 24/7. A lot of companies celebrate employees who work beyond their time, who work beyond their scope of work, those who hustle, those who do more, those who skip lunch and dinner just for work. And honestly, I used to be that employee, and looking back, I'll never do that again. It took me one big hospitalization before I realized that I'm already burnt out to my core and I really needed to quit. I understood that the world needs to stop glamorizing overworking and the world needs to stop celebrating the hustle culture. There has to be some boundaries along the way. The absence of good sleep, proper diet, and exercise, relaxation, and having no time with family or friends, it shouldn't really be applauded. How do we find rest in a world that celebrates the hustle culture, in the world that over-romanticizes the stress of work? What does the Bible really say about work and the hustle? On one hand, the scripture clearly celebrates hard work. Colossians 3:23 commands, "Whatever you do, do it with all your heart." But while Christians can join in this culture's celebration of hard work, as Christians, we must embrace the tension between rest and hard work and trusting in God in order to find true rest. Remember when Joshua and the Israelites had to walk 7 times in the city of the walls of Jericho? I'm sure it is really not the walking and the marching and the shouting that brought the walls down. What brought the walls down was God honoring their obedience to His instructions. Remember when Moses parts the Red Sea with his rod to deliver the Hebrews out of the slavery in Egypt? It was not the rod that brought about that kind of magic. It was God honoring their obedience to His instructions. Remember when David killed Goliath with a sling and a stone? I'm sure it wasn't the sling and stone that killed Goliath. It was God who responded to David's courage to trust God despite the impossible. So bottom line, we work, but we shouldn't be too consumed thinking that our work is what produces the results. We work our best with what we have, our God-given abilities, our God-given talents, and our God-given opportunities. And then we let go and let God do the rest. It is God that produces the results. It is God's presence in your work that will produce the results. I remember one verse that says, "He who began a good work in you will be faithful to complete it." And this verse, this mindset, rescues us from the trap of getting burnt out and feeling empty with nothing more to give. It is not about work versus rest. It is about working, pursuing excellence, finishing your job, and then letting go and let God do the rest. I remember Solomon shares in Proverbs 16, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans." Man plans their course, but God establishes their steps. Whoever gives heed to God's instruction prospers, and blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord. I hope you get as a takeaway here is to keep your head above the hustle culture. Please don't get drowned in the mentality that you have to overwork yourself to prove your value. Your productivity is not tied to your value. It is Christ in your life that makes you valuable.